What's up, YouTube Combat here, and recently I've been going back and playing several Call of Duties and just trying to look at those games and say, what can we take from those games and put in the next one? And then I thought of what can we take or what can we learn from Call of Duty World War II to improve Call of Duties moving forward, especially the next one, Black Ops 4. What can Treyarch take from this game and really incorporate in their game to make it better? And what can we learn from this experience? Because World War II didn't do what it was set out to accomplish, which was to bring Call of Duty back to its roots and bring that nostalgic feel again. It did bring Call of Duty back to boots on the ground, but by no means does it feel like it's back to its roots. There's still something off about this game, but I've talked about that enough. Let's take what happened with Call of Duty World War II and make it better with Call of Duty Black Ops 4 or Modern Warfare 4 or whatever the next great game from Call of Duty is going to be. The first thing, a proper launch, and I think we can all agree with that. The fact this game launched so horribly means that the servers and the stability on day one is going to be priority number one for Treyarch and for every other Call of Duty developer moving forward. This hasn't really been an issue in past Call of Duty games. It just seemed to sledgehammer games in this one, and it did really hurt this game's success from the moment it started, when you can't get into lobbies and you're having a lot of problems just being able to get on the game that you just paid $70 for. So that was very frustrating for a lot of players from day one. The next thing, more variety in the multiplayer maps. What we got in this game was we got 9 multiplayer maps out of the box, which was, I think, the lowest ever in a Call of Duty franchise. And it really showed early on that this game lacked the variety and lacked kind of the replayability. Once the same, maps started coming up over and over and over again, it got to the point where I think a lot of players were getting frustrated. They're like, I don't really want to play this game anymore because I've experienced everything already. So I would like to see the next one. If Black Ops 4 comes out and has 14 maps at the start, that'd be great. I think 14, 15 maps. Who says it has to be an even number? I think it would be really good to just see more maps and more variety and just allow that to be the center point to start your game off, right? 16 multiplayer maps, all unique, kind of spread across what they need to do just to kind of get a different feel every time you're playing it, right? If you look back at Black Ops 1 even, there's a lot of maps in that game at launch, and all of them feel unique, all of them feel different, and I just don't get the same with this game. Never try to do the Division system again. The Division system was a unique and different, simplified take on the creative class system, but I don't think we ever need to revisit it. I know part of the reason why they did it was to shoehorn more customization into your one character, because what Black Ops 3 did is they gave us specialists. What Infinite Warfare gave us was rigs, and you could customize those rigs and you could put cosmetic items to those rigs. But with Call of Duty World War II, they were taking those specialist streaks out, those rig abilities out, and they were going to just give us division abilities, and then you can customize your division and use the cosmetics on your soldier in that way. I don't want to see it return. It was a bold strategy. It was a unique thought process to simplify this, but at the end of the day, I don't think it works. I don't think it makes the game better, and I would like to see them try to change it moving forward and try to do something different with Black Ops 4. And I can almost guarantee you they've got this all thought out already, but I'd like to see what they're going to do with it. Now, one thing that I want them to bring into Black Ops 4 from Call of Duty World War II is the war mode. I thought that was a lot of fun, and I think it's fun in short spurts. It's fun if you just want to hop up and play casually, enjoy yourself, and not really care about what your KDR is, but still work together with teammates to a common goal. It's a lot of fun. I would like to see it be only 3 maps or 2 maps again, and really try to not shoehorn it into all your DLC. Maybe bringing out or combining a couple maps together to make a war map or whatever it might be. Just take a section of your campaign and turn that into a war map. Something that's not going to take a lot of effort out of the team to take them away from other projects, but I'd still like to see the war mode return. I think it was a lot of fun. The next thing they need to improve on is the league play from day one. we were introduced to the first like game battles ready lobby in this franchise, in this game, which was fantastic, and it's really smooth, and it's actually nice to have. I'm not gonna lie, for somebody that plays game battles very casually, it's a nice feature to have, that all my, I can just go into my game, it's already set up there. I don't have to go through the business of, adding this guy to a party or adding this guy to my lineup and not having it work, right? It's all right there in the game battle screen. That was nice. Bring that into Black Ops 4. However, I'd like to see League play from day one be parties allowed as well. Like, don't just say you can't play with people. Allow other people to play with each other. Allow the bad players to play with the good players. Don't make it this, oh, you need to be within this many ranks of the other guy you're playing with. The reason why I don't like that is because I come from a Halo background where I was a level 1 playing with my friends who were 35s. And it got me a hell of a lot better, a hell of a lot quicker, because I had to learn how to play the game against those types of players. It made me want to be that good. And I know not everyone's like me and has that drive and the motivation to be as good as their friends are in video games, but that was one of the things that kept me going, because I was like, I have to get to that level. And then when they were pushing their high 40s in Halo, and I'm like, I'm still sitting here with a 26 in Team Slayer, and they're at 47. It's like, and I'm playing with them and just getting pummeled. It's fun, and you're learning a lot. So I'd like to see you just be able to play with your friends, and it doesn't matter what rank they are. One thing that definitely has to go is skill-based matchmaking or score-based matchmaking. Whether it is in this game or not, the idea of it does not need to be in Call of Duty, and I've talked about this enough, but it's very simple. It does not need to be in this game, does not need to be in Call of Duty, period, especially when you have your own league play, ranked play playlist. Allow that to be your playlist. And the final thing, what they can learn from this game, and they can learn this from Infinite Warfare, is launch your game when it's complete. Don't add things that you have menus set up for until you're ready for it. So things like leaderboards and combat record and emblems back in Infinite Warfare took a very long time for them to add. A very long time. And in this game, paint jobs, which granted isn't the thing I'm looking the most forward to, but it's like, why do you have a menu for it if you haven't even finished it yet? It seems that they add these things as afterthoughts and think that, ooh, the community wants it, so we have to do it. No. Take your time and say, okay, we're gonna add in the next update. And whatever, that's fine. Don't just put it in right away and be like, oh, it's coming soon. Finish your game and then add on to it later. That's my thought. I don't want to be given this incomplete game in November this year with, a combat record missing or emblems missing or a league play not being there, and, oh, don't worry, we'll add in December. No! I bought this game for the complete experience right now. Allow me to have that. Or say, with this update, we're going to add league play and then add the interface in later. Don't have the interface to tease me. Complete your game. Have it there later. Don't take chunks out to save for later DLC or later content. Bring it all out right away and then let your DLC introduce new features as well. Some of these may be nitpicky, but I'd like to know what you guys think. Let me know down below. What can Call of Duty Black Ops 4 or Call of Duty in the future learn from this year's Call of Duty? Let me know. Comment down below. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, can you please hit that like button? If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. And until next time, guys, Combat signing off.